The year was 1970. Apollo 13 was America's third mission to land humans on the moon. The world watched with anticipation. The mission promised to be another giant leap for mankind. The mighty Saturn V rocket launched on April 11th. On board were astronauts James Lovell, Fred Hayes and Jack Swigert. Their destination, the Far Moro Highlands of the Moon. The crew was set to explore the lunar surface, conduct experiments and plant the American flag. Excitement filled the air, the world held its breath. Little did anyone know this mission would soon turn into a desperate fight for survival. The journey to the moon was supposed to be routine. The first 2 days went smoothly. The astronauts performed checks, made observations and shared their experiences with mission control. They were confident and eager to fulfill their mission. What could go wrong? Jim Lovell, the mission commander, was a seasoned astronaut. He had already flown 2 Gemini missions and orbited the moon on Apollo 8.
Fred Hayes, the lunar module pilot, was a rookie on his first spaceflight.
Jack Swigert, the command module pilot, had replaced Ken Mattingly at the last minute due to a medical concern. Despite their differences in experience, the crew worked together seamlessly. Their camaraderie was evident.
They shared a common goal, to explore the moon and return safely to Earth. They were determined to make their mark on history.
Confidence filled the spacecraft. They were living their dream. The astronauts conducted a live television broadcast. They showed off the spacecraft and talked about their mission. They even gave a tour of the lunar module, nicknamed Aquarius. Little did they know this seemingly ordinary broadcast would be their last before disaster struck. 2 days into the mission, a routine task turned into a nightmare. Jack Swigert was stirring the oxygen tanks, a standard procedure. Suddenly, an explosion rocked the spacecraft. Alarms blared. The astronauts were thrown about.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here, Jim Lovell calmly reported to Mission Control.
The world listened with bated breath. What was supposed to be a triumphant mission had suddenly become a fight for survival.
Panic set in at Mission Control. The situation was dire. The explosion had crippled the service module, the command module's life support system. Oxygen levels were plummeting, power was dwindling, the moon landing was out of the question. The mission's objective now, to bring the astronauts home alive. The explosion had caused significant damage. One of the 2 oxygen tanks was gone, the other was rapidly leaking. The command module, their primary spacecraft, was losing power and oxygen. The situation was critical.
Mission Control worked tirelessly to assess the damage. They had to come up with a plan, and fast. The clock was ticking, every second counted. The astronauts' lives hung in the balance.
The lunar module, Aquarius, became their lifeboat. It was designed for 2 astronauts for 2 days on the lunar surface. Now, it had to sustain 3 astronauts for 4 days on a perilous journey back to Earth. The odds were stacked against them, but hope remained. Section 5. Ingenuity and Courage, the Odyssey Home. The journey back to Earth was a harrowing one. The astronauts faced numerous challenges. The lunar module's limited resources were stretched to the limit. They had to conserve power, oxygen and water. The cold and cramped conditions tested their physical and mental limits. Resourcefulness became their greatest asset. The astronauts and Mission Control worked together. They improvised solutions with whatever they had on hand. They used duct tape, plastic bags and cardboard to adapt the command module's square carbon dioxide filters to fit the lunar module's round receptacles. Their ingenuity was astounding. The world watched and prayed. The astronauts' courage and resilience inspired millions. They never gave up hope. They never stopped fighting for their lives. Their determination was a testament to the human spirit. Section 6. Triumph over tragedy, a successful rescue. After 4 agonizing days, the world held its breath as the astronauts re-entered Earth's atmosphere. The communication blackout during re-entry was the longest 3 minutes in history. Finally, the command module splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean. The world erupted in celebration. Against all odds, the Apollo 13 crew had made it home. It was a moment of immense relief and joy. The impossible had been achieved.
Apollo 13, though considered a failed mission, became known as a successful failure. It was a testament to the power of human ingenuity, courage, and the unwavering spirit of exploration. The mission proved that even in the face of disaster, humanity could overcome any obstacle.
Section 7. Lessons learned, the legacy of Apollo 13. The Apollo 13 mission was a wake-up call. It exposed vulnerabilities in spacecraft design and mission protocols. It highlighted the importance of rigorous testing, redundancy systems, and meticulous attention to detail. NASA immediately launched an extensive investigation. They were determined to understand what went wrong and prevent similar incidents in the future. The agency implemented sweeping changes. They redesigned the oxygen tanks, improved insulation, and added backup systems. They reviewed and revised mission procedures, emphasizing crew training and emergency preparedness. The lessons learned from Apollo 13 extended beyond space exploration. They influenced engineering, aviation, and other high-risk industries. The mission became a case study in crisis management, problem-solving, and the importance of human factors in complex systems. It underscored the need for clear communication, teamwork, and adaptability in the face of adversity. Section 8. A new era of safety innovations in spaceflight. The Apollo 13 accident led to a paradigm shift in spacecraft design and safety protocols. NASA implemented a series of improvements to prevent similar incidents from happening again. These changes included redesigned oxygen tanks. The oxygen tanks were redesigned with better insulation and safer pressure systems to prevent explosions. Redundant systems. Backup systems were added for critical components such as oxygen supply, power generation, and communication. Enhanced crew training. Astronauts underwent more rigorous training for emergency scenarios, including simulations of potential failures and malfunctions. These improvements made spaceflight safer for future missions. The legacy of Apollo 13 lives on in every successful space mission since. The lessons learned continue to shape the way we explore the cosmos. Section 9. Inspiration for generations. The Apollo 13 spirit. The Apollo 13 mission continues to inspire generations with its message of courage, resilience, and the power of human ingenuity. The story of the astronauts' harrowing journey and their safe return has been told and retold in books, documentaries, and films. The mission serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. It highlights the importance of teamwork, problem-solving, and the unwavering pursuit of a common goal. The Apollo 13 spirit has become synonymous with determination, resourcefulness, and the ability to think outside the box. It is a testament to the indomitable human spirit and our capacity for innovation in the face of crisis. Section 10. Beyond the Moon. Apollo 13's enduring impact. The Apollo 13 mission, though a near tragedy, had a profound impact on space exploration. It demonstrated the importance of safety, redundancy, and meticulous planning. It also highlighted the incredible skill and dedication of the engineers, scientists, and astronauts who made spaceflight possible. The lessons learned from Apollo 13 paved the way for future missions. They led to the development of safer spacecraft, more robust systems, and more comprehensive training programs. The Apollo program, despite its setbacks, ultimately achieved its goal of landing humans on the Moon and returning them safely to Earth. The legacy of Apollo 13 continues to inspire us to push the boundaries of human exploration. It reminds us that even in the face of danger and uncertainty, the human spirit can triumph. The mission serves as a powerful testament to the power of human ingenuity, courage, and our unwavering desire to explore the universe around us.